This is Justice with yet another Call of Duty commentary, and this time I'm going to be talking about playing to your strengths or being at your best. Now, if you play a lot of online games like I usually do, there's always the temptation to sit back and take it easy and do other things, feeling like you don't really have to put in as much effort because, I don't know, maybe you're just doing well to begin with. And I've always found this issue where basically, sometimes I feel like I just want to chill, I just want to play, like, let's say Call of Duty is an example. I want to play with different weapons and, try out different stuff. And I do enjoy that. I like doing weapon challenges and I like trying out different weapons, for the most part. And if we're talking about fighting games, you could, want to use different characters than your normal character because you want to have fun or whatever. But, see, there's a bit of a double blind. There's a catch-22. If you don't play your best weapon or your best character and you lose, that's your fault. And it's because you weren't playing your best. Right, so you can't blame anyone else, and then you feel like, okay, I have to play my best. But then when you start playing your best, you start trying a bit too hard, then you start getting too anxious, and you're too into it, and you're too competitive, and so on and so forth. So it's a bit of a catch-22. If you play your best and you take it seriously, then you care more, then you're more salty when you lose. But if you don't, you're less salty when you lose, but at the same time, you're going to lose more often, because unless you are a master of all trades, chances are you are not the best when you're not playing your best. And I'm one of those people where I can only do so well with things I'm not as comfortable with. Now, my best weapon in Advanced Warfare, for example, that you're watching here, is the HBR A3. That's my best weapon by far, and that's the weapon I do most consistently with, next to the IMR, right? And even I've played Advanced Warfare ridiculously. I'm Master Prestige freaking 5 or 6 or something. I can't even know at this point. Like, so I played this game a lot. Like, I played this game all the way to Master Prestige on 360, and now I'm Master Prestige ranks, Grandmaster Prestige or whatever. I'm heading towards Grandmaster Prestige on Xbox One, so I'm Master Prestige, 5, like I said. And I've used every weapon in the game, and I've experienced everything this game has to offer, and now I'm sort of just having my victory laps. I'm just having fun. And I've noticed that when I play to my strengths, I'm actually pretty good. And I don't mean I'm amazing or I'm MLG or I'm a sub. Well, to be fair, being good at public games and being good at competitive sports are not the same thing. Esport mentality and public match mentality are completely different. So I would say in terms of public match, yeah, I'm pretty decent. And as you can see here, when I actually play to my strength and I use the HBR as it's meant to be used, I do really well. But at the same time, it comes at the cost of not being able to relax as much and having to try a bit harder because, I don't know, I care a lot about winning when I'm actually trying. But I think playing to your strength and playing at your best is really rewarding. Because if we get frustrated, if we're not, giving it our best and we're losing because we're not taking things seriously, well then we have no one to blame but ourselves. I always ran into people like that, who would sit back, relax, try and play a different character in a fighting game, and then they'd get frustrated when they lost. It's like, well, that's your fault. You weren't taking me seriously. You weren't taking the match seriously. You were playing a character you weren't good with. And then you lost to me because you thought that I was free or something. Similarly, if you're not playing at your best, then the only person you can blame is yourself. It's as simple as that. So the way I see it, being at your best is rewarding. It just means that you have to understand that when you lose this time, it's your fault. Right? It's not the weapon's fault. It's not the fact that you weren't doing the right thing, or it's the character's fault, or it's the mod's fault, or whatever type of game you're playing, hero, champion, whatever. If you're not playing your best and you're not doing your best, then, well, you have no one to blame but yourself. And I think that whereas you shouldn't be always taking things seriously, you shouldn't always be super competitive. You should learn when to play to your strength and when to play your best. And it's very rewarding, definitely, because when I did well in this match, I was astounded. I forgot that when I actually try, I'm actually pretty good at this game. It's just usually, the issue I have is, I want to be as great as everyone else and, getting high scores in leaderboards, but I also just want to chill and have fun and play other stuff, so it's a bit of a balance, And I think the way I used to do it was, if I wanted to take the match seriously and beat the other team, then I put all my best stuff. But if I just want to chill, then I'll just, play a weapon I don't really care about, and I'll just have fun and relax. And this is just sort of another video where I wanted to talk about one of those personal concepts when it comes to gaming a lot, where you feel like you have to do certain things in order to continue to have fun. So that's all I wanted to say. If you have any similar experiences, I'd be interested to find out. So yeah, just let me know. I'm not sure if I reveal the score here, I probably don't. But yeah, thanks for listening.